Okay, it's a bit of a lineup. Bit of a lineup to get into Kyrivka. Okay, I think I'm in the right spot. I've taken you to a secret bar. A secret bar where they really support Ukraine here. And there's a password to get in.
A few moments later.
Slava Ukraine. Okay, it's a pretty easy one to get. So I think they asked table for how many? I'm gonna say one because I'm solo. Then I say the password, Slava Ukraine. Then I get in.
Simples.
Okay, let's see how they react to an English bloke. And all I need to do is say what I've been saying this whole time.
A few inches later.
One.
Hasla.
Oh, Slava Ukraine.
Heroям Slava, come on.
Thank
Close
you.
the door, please. Have
Дякую.
the car.
Yes, please. Thank you, sir.
For you.
Дякую.
You're welcome. I'm
you go.
сюда праворуч.
Thank you. Thank you, yeah.
Come here.
Sorry, thank you so much. Wow, how secretive. Oh, we'll let them out, we'll let them out. Oh, it's become a clown car.
Буде. На побачення.
Got the whole family coming up.
Сюди і праворуч, чорні двері. Так і заходь.
Any minute now.
Сюди і... Come on.
Perfect, thank you so much. I love how secretive it
На
is.
здоров'я.
Thank you. Na zdrowie. He's cheersing me. I'm off down into the secret lair of the underground resistance in Lviv. Okay, we made it. Made it in. Welcome to Kyrivka. Hello, Slava Ukraine. Okay, nice. Found ourselves a spot. Where's the best lighting? Here or here? Welcome to the resistance, lads. Slava Ukraine. I'm still a bit drunk because I've had about 2 shots of vodka off camera. It's a pretty dark atmosphere, but it's necessary. It's necessary to hide, just in case of an air raid. At least I think we can be somewhat safe. Here's the menu. No Nazis, no Sovietsky. This menu is a little lower, but let me introduce myself first. My name is Mikola. My pseudonym is Nagan. I am the commander of Kyrivka. For patriots, glory to Ukraine. Muscovites, Moscows, feel out, you assholes. The struggle continues. Thank you. What does Putin Pulok mean?
Okay, it's mean fuck Putin.
Fuck Putin.
Something similar.
I agree with that.
Very good.
Putin is a
service.
suka.
Yes. Okay, you know something about this restaurant? I will say to you do blog. I can
Yeah?
tell you some short.
Oh, I'd love to. Yeah, I would love to hear
you
it
know
out.
something about this
It's, it's a secret restaurant. It's underground. It's a password to get in.
It's a simulation of Kyrivka UPA. UPA it was Ukrainian partisan army. It was soldiers who killed Russian soldiers in time, but it was not so popular, if I can say in this opinion. Second War.
The Second World War, yeah.
Yes. UPA, Ukrainian partisan army, had front with Red Army, with Hitler, and also short period, very small with Poland. For us, for Ukrainians, Hitler was better than Red Army in Second War.
Stalin, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
it's true, but in finish we had 3 front. It was partisan army underground in
Right.
Kyrivka. He had all. He slept in Kyrivka, had weapons and post machines. All was in Kyrivka because Ukrainian partisan army. It was very secretary and illegal in the Union Soviet, and they wanted only one. Ukrainian independence.
Ukrainian independence, yeah.
Stepan Bandera, maybe you listened something about him. Stepan Bandera was only politics. He never take a weapon in her hands. He was politician party own organization of Ukrainian nationalists. Very interesting.
Yeah, very
You must
cool.
to read about this.
I will. I'll tell my viewers as well.
Okay.
I'll tell my viewers about it. Thank you so much for that history lesson. Yeah, thank you so much. Slava Ukrainian. That was Rick. What a good guy.
I need to tread delicately here because this is no dusty piece of history. Stepan Bandera, depending on how you look at him, is a martyr and a hero for Ukraine independence, or he is a fascist, psychopathic, Nazi collaborator. It's very black or white, but it speaks volumes of the general attitudes, not just between Ukraine and Russia, but between East and West Ukraine as a country. For sake of brevity, I won't give a biography on Bandera, but he is key to understanding the Ukraine insurgent movements, which Kyrivka pays homage to, as well as Vladimir Putin's narrative for his invasion of Ukraine today.
Ленина забрасывают с пьедестала. Ну ладно, это их дело. Но на это место Бандеру ставят. Ну же фашист.
The Ukrainian Insurgent Army is the paramilitary arm founded by the Organization of Ukrainian Nationalists. They primarily operated in the regions of West Ukraine, initially fighting alongside the Nazis in a guerrilla war against the Soviet Union, later extending that fight against Poland and those Nazis who they were formerly buddies with. Their collaboration with the Germans comes to an abrupt end when the OUN proclaimed independence and pledged their support for the Germans. But here's the real politique.
Please don't tell anyone how I live.
The Nazi worldview is incompatible with an independent Ukraine, especially with all those ripe oil fields to control. So the Germans betray any notion of friendship. They occupy Lviv, round up the leaders of the new Ukraine government, and send them off to concentration camps, Bandera included. Okay, I bring this up not only because we're LARPing partisans in a secret bunker, but because the term Banderite is often evoked by Putin and his propagandists to justify their aggression. This is really misconstrued though. Putin is manipulating history. When they say Banderite, it's basically a label to demonize Ukrainian nationalism, equating them to Nazism or traitors, conveniently ignoring their own brand of Nazism. But every modern nation seems to have that problem. See, it's weird to lump the insurgency into rigid political ideologies, because the insurgency is largely decentralized, politically split between factions, and constantly shifting goals between the front lines of World War II. The Eastern Front is grim. You either side with your occupiers or your genociders, depending what day you ask. Banderite started as followers of one man who headed one faction of the insurgency. Now it extends to all Ukrainians who support Euromaidan or don't want to be ruled by Moscow, and therefore that makes them Neo, N-word. If Putin wants to get rid of Nazis so bad, he should probably start in his own back garden.
Right, lads and lasses, let me show you what I got. This is called Putin khuylo. It means fuck Putin, as we've been told. There you got Putin up there, his little meme stance, with all of his bombs at hand, his nuclear bombs, and you got Medvedev there, who was the old president of Russia. He took over from Putin back in the day, and then Putin took over from him yet again because Medvedev was Putin's puppet.
Over to the left, you have Yanukovych too, but we already covered him in a previous video. So back to Medvedev. He was the former president of Russia, simply because Putin wasn't allowed to serve a third term in accordance with the constitution. But he would deal with that later. Medvedev kept the throne warm for Putin, governing in what they call a tam democracy. Today, Medvedev serves his country as the, get this, the deputy chairman of the Security Council of the Russian Federation. I'm not making this up, but Putin is. It didn't exist until Putin created it out of magic. I don't claim to be a Kremlin whisperer, but I imagine the position was invented as a nod to make the lapdog feel relevant again. I guess the job specs are that you're supposed to be a mouthpiece. Whenever Putin wants to make apocalyptic nuclear threats, Medvedev is sent out to rattle that saber. He's now just a glorified drunken shitposter.
The mushroom soup is here, thank you. That's a really good mushroom soup. During the start of the invasion, probably actually even during when Russia annexed Crimea, illegally, they started producing this sort of beer. For the Ukrainian Underground Army, the Putin khuylo is a classic drink to get. Moscovia. Putin khuylo, Putin is a suka blyat. Hey, that's pretty fuck Putin. Hey, you're Mikola. I just found Mikola. This is the guy. This is Mikola. Hey Mikola! I'll go say hi to him. Oops. Tell him I'm a fan. Mikola, this is you? Mikola.
No.
Yeah, good to meet you. Hi. from England. Slava Ukraine.
Героям слава!
Nice gun.
Where you from?
England.
England?
England, yeah, yeah.
Johnson. Johnson.
We had Boris Johnson, now he's gone. Now it's Rishi Sunak. Yeah. So good to meet you. Yeah, it's good to meet you. Wow, what a hero. What a legend. There's Mikola, everyone. Mikola. There he goes.
You're from
Hi, guys. England, yeah.
Super.
England. Do you guys live in Lviv?
We're from Kyiv. It's Ukrainian song.
Yeah.
Ukrainian songs.
What's name
Name
of the song? This is a traditional Ukrainian song. Do not copyright strike, please. I wish I knew the lyrics. Yeah, fuck the Russian Federation. To England, Canada, and Ukraine. Yeah! Thank you.
Fucking Russia.
Thank you. Fuck Russia. Fuck Russia. Putin is a сука, блядь.
Будете співати так, я лише розкажу.
Дякую. Дякую. Ой, смерека, ой, смереко, розкажи мені, смереко, що тебе відстаєш далеко, що тебе рай, смереко, ой, смереко, розкажи мені, смереко. only Ukrainian song I know. Thank you, thank you. Legends, absolute legend. I always wanted to go to Chernobyl. When I became older and I was like, okay, I got a job and I could start making money, I want to come to Ukraine. And then Russia attacked. They occupied Chernobyl and they put mines everywhere. The best thing I can do now is come as close as I can to Chernobyl and report what's going on, to report the atrocities which Russia are doing. So I want to come here and find, you know, everyday Ukrainians like yourselves to find out how you guys are living. I love history. I study the Second World War a lot, and what's happening in Ukraine right now is very similar to Britain in World War II when it was bombed in the Blitz by the Germans. And you guys have an iron will, the rights to existence and to an identity and to a culture. And I admire that a lot. So I wanted to come here and show solidarity to that.
In your country, people think about this conflict.
Lots of it is mistaken unless you come here and see it for yourself. That's what I'm here to do, to come here and see it with my own eyes, what's going on. To refer to your question, how is it viewed in the West, in Canada or the UK? We support you. The West supports you very much, but I think we're doing very little. I would like to see more. I think that involves more arms and more money for Ukraine.
We are normal people in our country.
Yeah.
We want to live in this country
Yeah.
comfortable. I'm doctor, he is policeman. We are live and have children in this country. We want to live in this country normal with happiness, but
That's right.
what's wrong?
I want that too. I want you guys to also live in happiness as well. Some people don't. One of the most hardest things for me, from what I see in the West, is that Russia put a lot of money into political parties, lots of right-wing parties usually. In the United States it's the Republicans or the NRA, the gun associations, and they bribe those politicians to say stop helping Ukraine. But I think that is absolutely wrong. I mean, you had the Euromaidan for that reason, because it was the will of the people. You didn't want Yanukovych, because Yanukovych was a puppet government.
I have one question, yes?
Yeah.
Why the USA don't give Ukraine much forces to win?
To win.
The USA have this weapon and
I agree.
tanks and
Weapons that can hit Crimea, but they don't give them the range to hit Crimea.
and Crimea and east of Ukraine, freedom of this territory.
Right.
Peoples of Ukraine, thanks to Boris Johnson's for help for Ukraine.
Oh, it's more than Boris. It was the people.
Yes.
The will. Most of the UK very much loves
But we,
Ukraine.
no questions to United Kingdom, but we don't understand why the United States of America don't give all those weapons and tanks and
F-16
all
jets.
weapons by the wins the Russians.
Right.
We don't understand.
I wish I could ask that for you.
This geopoliticals we understand, but United States and all West Europe want to Ukraine the window of Russia. Yes.
Yes.
We don't understand why this.
Maybe he afraid Russia because he don't help our country. We work, play, live. We must have children with very good people. Why now?
I agree.
He don't help us.
Why is there not enough help?
Enough. No, not.
We give about 1% of the GDP.
We not say that the USA don't help us. Yes,
We just live and work in our country.
I 100% agree with Alex. I understand the complete frustration. It's Ukrainian children that are dying in the front lines right now in the war against Russia, who are imperialistic. And the West are very slow to deliver anything, if anything at all. And we are very hinged upon the elections which we have, most of which right-wing governments or right-wing parties are in the pockets of Russia already. As a consequence of that, we see the Ukrainian conflict, I think, as more so like an isolated conflict that isn't to do with us. You guys are giving blood. All we do is just sort of give money and just hope and prayers, which isn't enough, quite frankly. I think we could do more. Do you agree with that?
Yes, I agree, but we understand that the Ukrainian people and Ukrainian soldiers and Ukrainian children paying their lives.
Yeah.
To independence of Ukraine, independence of East Europe and South Europe, and we find to end.
Since you're at Maidan, you've been at the forefront fighting for European values of the European Union. More than that, just freedom in general, right? Genuine freedom. Beyond NATO, beyond the EU, beyond whatever organization, right?
For our freedom.
You're fighting for your own culture, your own identity, your own liberation.
We hope to have the most power to fight of Russian Federation and win them. Слава Україні, героям слава!
Героям слава! Thank you. Slava Ukraine. Thank you very much.
And we send to you country to help us to war in the Russian Federation.
I agree. I think you have the right to exist.
Thank you very much. Without you, don't give a victory.
Well, you're the guys doing the fighting. You're the guys who are on the front line here, fighting for Western values.
We have it another way.
We live in Kyiv. We have fine work. We have five children. We must be happy.
I can only imagine the mental torment and the psychological damage that it does to you every day to hear a bomb go off. That's hard. I think it's very sad that we sit back and watch and we do nothing. We give 1%. I wish we could do more. I really do. Jackie, thank you for fighting. I want to spread this. I want to tell everyone on the West as well about this. Yeah, we ought to. I think we ought to. So cheers to that. Thank you. Bodmo or Nostrovia.
We send to you.
And to you. Slava Ukraine. Slava Ukraine. Heroin Slava. Thank you. So my new friend is really determined to go to this war with me. But I got basically black pudding sausages. And it's really good. Some good mustard right here. You're gonna slap that bad boy on. Have a bit of the fuck Putin beer. Basically, dude, if you don't like black pudding or black sausages, you're a Nazi. See, I'm not a Nazi, I like it. But if you hate it, you need to get yourself checked out. Like, now. Go. You need to notify your schools. Pronto.
It's Gurchisa very hard.
Yeah. We call it black pudding in Scotland and England.
It's Girone.
Oh, okay.
Girone.
This is new. Girone. Okay, interesting.
Yes.
We'll try it.
Try it and
Put some of this in it. Okay. Girone.
Yes. Oh,
this good?
yes.
Okay.
And give Girone another.
Very nice.
No.
Oh. Janku.
Cheers.
Slava Ukraine.
Слава Україні!
Героям слава!
Героям слава!
Героям слава!
Смерті Російській Федерації!
Fuck those guys! Woo! Thank you. Good stuff. These guys are killing me. They give me so much alcohol. This is like the 5th shot now. Slava Ukraine.
We see you on television.
YouTube.